What's going on YouTube? I am back with a new unboxing. Now, if you're looking at this box, if you've watched some of my previous videos, you're probably thinking to yourself, Rob, we've seen your unboxing of the AD600. What could you possibly have to show us with this Flashpoint Xplor? We know it's the same thing, you say it in every video, but there's actually a really important thing that I want to touch on in this unboxing about Flashpoint and Godox equivalents. So let's just get into it and I'll touch on that a little bit later. If you guys haven't seen my Godox AD600 unboxing video, then go ahead and check that out. I'll put a card right up here, upper left. So I didn't purchase the sale that I just recently posted because I didn't really think I needed another one. And then somebody local who had purchased it decided that they didn't really want it. It was a little bit too much light for them. And at that point I was like, you know what, I want to get this. I want to have the TTL version, and there's a reason that I want the Flashpoint version. So as you can see right off the bat, it comes a little bit packaged differently than the Godox AD600. Flashpoint includes this awesome carrying case, which there is a Godox version, and the only difference is that it's orange, but it's not included with their version of the AD600. So this is the Xplor TTL that we're about to open. Zips right up. And again, you guys can see, very different than what we got with the AD600 right off the bat. So here's the light. Only difference that this is going to be from the Godox AD600 is the labeling of Flashpoint. So got our light. That's not really too important. First thing that is important is you get this nice reflector, nice 7-inch reflector with the Flashpoint Xplor 600. And when I got the Godox ones, I had to find a Bowens mount that would actually fit it as a standard 7-inch reflector, and that was a little bit problematic. Eventually I found one that worked really well, but it did take me, I think I purchased 2 other ones that had problems fitting right on the edge. So it's nice to get one of these reflectors that we know is just gonna work and fit right off the bat. Second, you get this little cap that goes over top the reflector to diffuse the light. I don't typically use these because you're really not increasing the size of the light, you are just increasing the spread of the light. Not a huge deal to me, but the reflector was important. So right here should be the bulb. Yep, this case has the bulb, which is one thing I want to touch on. I actually broke my first bulb recently, and these suckers are like $90. I'm used to the Einsteins and White Lightnings and stuff like that. Those bulbs were about $40 a piece, so I was really shocked to have to get this $90 bulb. But that's what happens when you drop your lights. The cool thing is that the light survived the fall really well. Didn't have any issues with it. This is the battery. You've seen this in the previous videos. Got a little bit of a charge, so we're gonna throw it on real quick. All right. So the screen color is actually different than the Godox AD600. It's not green, it's blue, so you can see it a little bit better. I don't know if that was a branding thing or for visibility, but I do like it better. This one obviously has the TTL, which is cool, that's new for me. And this, I've actually grown to love the TTL and the AD360 because for portrait time, when I have an assistant, they just have it on a light pole. I love having TTL because I can tell them just going a little bit closer. I don't have to think about changing the power output to match that. I don't have to get into thinking about the inverse square law, and it's great as a wedding photographer to have that TTL outdoors during crunch time. It's proven to be really useful. So I'm actually excited. I said originally that I didn't want TTL, I didn't care about TTL, I don't use it. Now I'm excited to have it. Let's see, what else do we got in here? This is a strap for the carrying case. And then we've got a US charger, which is nice because when I got the AD600, it just has this adapter and it doesn't fit perfectly and it kind of wiggles in my charging station, so I didn't really like that either. But the point I wanted to make today with this video is that Flashpoint is actually doing a better job distributing this product than Godox is. They're distributing it with the accessories that should be included. I've never purchased a monolight brand new and not gotten a reflector with it, so I don't like that with Godox, and I have nowhere to store it either. So the fact that they ship this case, now the reflector is going to cost you anywhere from like 15 to 25 bucks depending on where you buy it from. I don't even know where you could get this cap, and when I purchased the Godox version of this case, it was about $45. So you are paying about $50 more to purchase the Flashpoint version, at least when it's not on sale, but you're getting 60 something dollars of goodies included, and goodies that you're probably just gonna want anyways. I originally said I wanted to continue buying from Godox because I wanted to support the company that's developing this, but pairing this, all the extras that you get, and the US warranty, that's just gonna be better. So I'm touching on this because I'm making a video coming soon about things I'm disappointed with Godox. And one of those things that I'm disappointed is that I'm hearing a lot of people who have either dropped something, broke something from Godox, and they are getting radio silence from Godox in terms of actually getting it fixed. But when you buy through Flashpoint, you get that warranty that you can use if you have an issue, whether it's your fault or their fault, the product or something that you made an error on. Either way, you can get that fixed. Last thing I want to touch on, perk of buying with Flashpoint, is they've got the best price on the V860 version 2, which they call the R2 TTL lithium ion zoom. They've got the best price. They've had it at $150 while it's been $180 to $200 everywhere else for the Godox equivalent. And then they just shocked everybody with their sale price on the Xplor TTL dropping down to $550. That's the same price as the 8600 manual. It's $200 off. And it included the X1 trigger as well, or the R2 TTL transmitter. So basically, I just want to say, if you guys are in the US, buy from Flashpoint. They haven't contacted me or anything. They just simply do a better job distributing the product. One other instance of that is the new H600 head that came out for the remote cable head. I did a review of it a while back. There was an issue with how it locked into the actual AD600. And Flashpoint, they waited and waited to start distributing it because they wanted to distribute it with a proper locking mechanism into the AD600, which prevented some type of electrical issue that if it got pulled out, you could completely fry your unit. So Flashpoint takes a little bit more time, but they're thinking about it, they're noticing issues, and they're making sure that stuff goes out a little bit better than when it's just leaving China from Godox. So as of right now, I say support Flashpoint, guys, especially if you're in the US. If you're somewhere in Asia, you're probably gonna have to stick with buying from Godox. But anyone looking in US, check out Flashpoint. That's all today, guys. Stay tuned for the next video, which is gonna be everything I hate about Godox. Now, I'm still giving the system overall a pretty good rating, but there are a lot of minor issues that I just want to address in case you guys are still thinking about purchasing this system, or improvements to be made by Godox in the second series of this light. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my video. Please subscribe if you want to see more. Make sure to like and comment with any questions you have. If you didn't like the video, please let me know why in the comments. If you guys want to check out my other social media accounts, on Instagram, you can see my work. On Snapchat, you can see some behind the scenes stories. And on Twitter is where I'm going to be posting any quick sale that I see for you guys to check out. So make sure to follow me on those networks. Lastly, I have a group on Facebook if you want to use as a forum to kind of ask questions and search for previous answers. And that link will be down here. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time, YouTube.